provides peat.
Here it is the importance of the members of Bryophyta. What are the importance of members of Bryophyta? That plants like sphagnum, these provide that peat which is used as a fuel. Apart from that, they have a dense matty structure. You can see here rainfall is occurring. So this dense matty structure absorbs the water and hence makes it available for other plants. Like we can see in the trees where this water is absorbed by these peat moss, or we can say sphagnum. It absorbs. We can find it growing over the rock. That's why along with the lichen, it is also the pioneer species over the rock surface. That means it can degrade the nutrients from the rock and make it available for the other plants which are found in that particular area. We can see it helps in the growth of higher plants by making the moisture available for those plants in that particular area. So Bryophyta are of great importance. The next we have to start Pteridophyta. The best member of Pteridophyta is this fern, which you all must have observed. This kind of a structure which is put after this in bouquet is used. So that is representing the member of Pteridophyta. One example we have just said, that is the fern. Other examples are also just mentioned here. You can see the member of Pteridophyta, these such kind of structures. That was horsetail. Now we can see these are from here. Vascular tissue starts appearing, that is the tissue which will conduct water and food, like xylem which will conduct water and mineral, and phloem which will conduct food. In plants it is started appearing. One more thing about the fern is that it has this fiddle head. Fiddle head means this is rounded head hote hain. This kind of head is found in ferns, which is the main identification of ferns. But in certain species of cycas also this is formed. This structure can be seen in cycas. That just tells us that cycas has evolved from fern-like plant. That means the evolutionary relationship that is. But in fern it is the basic feature which is found in the ferns. We can see here vascular tissues which are found in the structure of that fern. It has root for anchoring, stem, then it has leaf. From here we can see root, stem and leaf like structure. Here we can see fern. The other example of the Pteridophyta is Selaginella. Selaginella जिसको आप that संजीवनी बोलते हो. As I guess you all have seen this plant Selaginella. संगम के पास they just sell certain plant and they say that this plant is dry and if you will put it in water it will again become green. So that plant is Selaginella. I have given you clue. If you have visited there, that was the Selaginella plant in Prayagraj, that near Sangam. It is sold. If you can see that. Next, uses of pteridophyte. For what purpose pteridophytes can be used? Ornamental purpose. Generally plants, these are planted. Soil binders, they bind the soil. Then is the medicinal property. These are used as medicine also. Now, if we study under the pteridophyte, it is further categorized as Psalopsida, Lycopsida, Sphenopsida and Pteropsida. These are the further the categorization of the members of pteridophyte. Here, like classes we have studied in algae, the same here it is. Here Psilopsida, you can see horsetails are there. In Lycopsida, Lycopodon is there. Here in Sphenopsida, you can see sphagnum, and here Pteropsida, you can see that